Okay, so we are, first I want to thank Dr. Kennedy for such an impassioned speech. She's just absolutely incredible. I've asked Dr. Belinda McIntosh, who is out here from Georgia. She's at Emory University, and she's on the board of the PNHP, Physicians for a National Health Program. She's going to talk about some of her experiences with not having Medicaid expansion in Georgia and what that looks like, and what it will mean for all of us in all of the states we come from going forward. So I'll hand it off.
Thank you, Alice. And thank you, Ravi. I didn't know about this rally until yesterday when I ran into him, and I got here and I felt moved to speak. I knew there was an agenda. I wasn't on it. I had some things to say. What I have to say is that we are in crisis. There is a mental health crisis. Our patients are in crisis. Our residents and medical students are in crisis. And we are in crisis because our healthcare system is working for profiteers, and it is not working for our patients and our communities. And it is harming medical education, residency education, and whole hospital systems. And so I'm here to tell you about a little bit of my experience working at Grady Hospital, which is the large safety net hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. Every day at Grady, I deal with the cruel and disastrous policies that our state legislature and our governors uphold. The failure to expand Medicaid is unconscionable. Every day, I work with patients, and I am in crisis, and I'm going to tell you why. I came back to Emory after some years, and I wanted to work at Grady, and I was ready to step in and do the work. I was fired up, and I sat there, and I saw patient after patient come in with trauma, poverty. They've been caught up in the criminal legal system. They've been evicted. They've been homeless for 5 years or more. And I am sitting here with my electronic health record, and I can send a prescription for sertraline. And I was in crisis. I could not get that person individual psychotherapy. I cannot get that person care for their other health problems. I cannot even get that person shelter and food. And I realized I was in crisis because I was sitting there with my assistant professor and my medical director and my board member of a national physician organization that advocates for healthcare for all, and I had sertraline to offer my homeless patient, my patient who had been unhoused for many years. And I was in crisis because I realized that I was working downstream from every social determinant that brought my patient to where they were. And I felt I wasn't working in the right place. My patients need Medicaid. Their children need Medicaid. Our hospitals need Medicaid. So many rural hospitals have closed because there is no reimbursement for the care that you all of us are providing to our patients because they need it. Urban hospitals are closing. 2 years ago, the other safety net hospital in the city of Atlanta closed because they weren't making enough money. The private healthcare organization that owned that hospital said they could not afford to keep it open. And the city let them close it and abandon all those patients. And that's what happens when you don't expand Medicaid. And now we are trying to bring that to the entire country by throwing 14 million people off of their health insurance. It is cruel, it is unconscionable, and we will not stand for it. And that organization then goes and opens a hospital in a suburban area where they get better reimbursement for private insurance, and our patients are in crisis. So I'm here not to take up too much time because, like I said, I wasn't on the agenda, but I work with Physicians for a National Health Program, and we advocate for health care for all, which includes mental health care for all. And I'm telling you what, in our Georgia chapter, psychiatrists are very active in this fight because our patients deal with it every single day. So I ask you to keep up the fight, to do all the things, write the letters, call your senators, and support organizations that fight all of these poverty. By the way, I attended some very great talks on trauma. Do not forget the trauma of poverty. The trauma of poverty is real, and I deal with that every day. So this is a huge fight. I'm so glad to see you all today. Thanks for giving me your time. And if you get a chance, fill out the moral injury survey, because this is a way that we will broadcast our crisis as physicians when people are putting profits over people. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. McIntosh. When mental health is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When mental health is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When mental health is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When mental health is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
That's absolutely right.